Welcome to PMP Exam Practice. If you are new here, we highly recommend watching the quick intro video on how to study for scenario-based questions from these videos with the help of Excel sheets and YouTube timestamps, plus some quick easy tips before your exam day. Link in the description. The time limit given is about 1 minute for each answer. If you are new to this video, we recommend that you keep it playing and listen to each explanation to fully understand the scenario and the appropriate choice. If this is a review, then mute the sound, use the timestamp to navigate between the questions, and train yourself to read and answer each question in 1 minute. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for new exam updated questions. Good luck! Internal business environment changes are usually occurring during project's life cycle. How may these changes impact the project? A. Organizational changes can dramatically impact the scope of a project. B. Stakeholders will refuse to work together. C. Team members' morals will decrease. D. Project risks become issues. The correct answer is A. Organizational changes can dramatically impact the scope of a project. They may change organizational structures, roles and responsibilities, workflows, and how certain aspects of the project's deliverables still make sense in the business context. As the project manager tracks any changes to the internal and external business environments, what is the most likely scenario that would occur in a project during execution? A. The project manager would resist changes to project baselines. B. The project manager would identify changes and rebaseline the project. C. The project manager would escalate business environment changes to the sponsor. D. The project manager would serve as a servant leader to accomplish project success. The correct answer is B. As the project manager tracks any changes to the internal and external business environments, it is likely that needed changes to the project will be identified, and that the project will need to be rebaselined. As part of the estimate costs process, a project manager obtained access to certain commercially available databases to get resource cost rate information. Such published commercial information is considered what type of input? A. Enterprise environmental factor. B. Historical information. C. Organizational process asset. D. HR input. The correct answer is A. Such published commercial information is considered part of enterprise environmental factors that influence the estimate costs process. You have noticed that some of your team members are not attending meetings, a few are always late and are frequently disruptive. Therefore, to remove these issues, you set guidelines and establish clear expectations regarding acceptable behavior by project team members. Who will be responsible for implementing these rules? A. Project manager. B. Client. C. Management. D. All team members. The correct answer is D. You have established team charter, and once it is established, all project team members are responsible to enforce it. You have been developing a next-generation electric engine for high-speed electric trains. The project is 25% completed, you have spent 21% of your budget, and you are slightly behind the schedule. The client is worried and asks you to provide him with the progress and forecasting report as soon as possible. So, you start collecting information such as the start and finish dates of scheduled activities, number of change requests, number of defects, actual costs, actual durations, etc. These are examples of A. Work performance measurements. B. Work performance data. C. Work performance information. D. Parameter. The correct answer is B. Work performance data is raw data on observations and measurements of the project status, for example actual cost, time duration, percentage of completed work, the number of defects, etc. Work performance information is an analysis of work performance data against planned progress, for example actual completed versus planned completion. An important part of the overall project plan and timeline is developing a training and mentoring plan. Which of the following is included in training and mentoring plan? A. Affordable courses. B. Easy courses. C. Training collection. D. Training calendar. The correct answer is D. An important part of the overall project plan and timeline is developing a training and mentoring plan. The following items are included in training and mentoring plan. Training gap analysis. Training needs. Training options. Training calendar. Training evaluation. A documented economic feasibility study used to establish validity of the benefits of a selected component lacking sufficient definition and that is used as a basis for the authorization of further project management activities. A. Business need. B. Business case. C. Benefits realization. D. Case study. The correct answer is B. Business case. A documented economic feasibility study used to establish validity of the benefits of a selected component lacking sufficient definition and that is used as a basis for the authorization of further project management activities. You are just promoted as the project manager and trying to learn all about project management. The project which is assigned to you is in planning process and you are trying to be sure to follow the entire set of core planning processes as they should be. You have started developing WBS and realize activity definition is next. You are slightly confused about the difference between the two. How would the difference between two can be described? A. The WBS is focused on deliverables, whereas activity definition is focused on the tasks to create those deliverables. B. The WBS is focused on scope definition, and activity definition is focused on planning. C. Project managers don't really use the WBS, and it is essentially the same as the activity definition. D. WBS is focused on the project, whereas activity definition is related to the project management activities that must take place to ensure the project is well executed. The correct answer is A. Provides the difference between WBS and activity definition, i.e. WBS is deliverable-based and activity definition is used to define tasks to create those deliverables. Option B is incorrect because, although the WBS is part of scope definition, both scope definition and activity definition are two parts of project planning. Answer C might be the attitude that is encountered sometimes in the real world, and answer D describes project control processes, not activity definition. A project manager in a successful product launch in Silicon Valley. The project manager often comes across factors in the planning process that are considered to be true, real, or certain, without proof or demonstration. These are called A. Constraints. B. Dependencies. C. Leads and lags. D. Assumptions. The correct answer is D. Assumption. A factor in the planning process that is considered to be true, real, or certain, without proof or demonstration. A certain project was in the collect requirements phase. The product's eventual users could not define their requirements. In this scenario, which of the following tools could have helped determine the requirements? A. Interviews. B. Prototypes. C. Surveys. D. Questionnaires. The correct answer is B. Prototypes are working models of the expected product before actually building it. The tangible nature of prototypes allows users to experiment with a model of their final product early in the project life cycle and to generate clear feedback. Interviews, questionnaires, and surveys were unlikely to help in this case since the users were struggling to define their requirements. Good job! Leave comments if you need further clarification regarding any of the questions in this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so you will always get the latest updated exam questions.